your Norcast weather update. Brought to you by Square Theaters, South Jersey's premier movie watching experience. Visit our 3 locations and enjoy the big screen in comfort and style. Tilton Square, Harbor Square, and Ventnor Square. A better way to watch a movie.
And good early Saturday morning, I'm meteorologist Bobby Klark. So we're already skipping through the weekend, right? It is Saturday morning out there. Hope you're enjoying the weekend so far. That nice long weekend for most of us. Hope you're getting out and enjoying it for at least part of the weekend, especially, I think, as we head through tomorrow afternoon on into Monday, look like the best part of the weekend. But if you have any kind of plans early on today, I think you're in good shape before we talk about possibly seeing some severe weather later on. But we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. Temperatures across the area, we are disgusting across. Look at this. Low to mid 70s across most of the area under some patchy, even some dense fog out there as we have a decent southerly breeze coming off the ocean. So be careful if you have any kind of early plans heading out early this morning. Definitely will have to deal with some foggy conditions, especially as you head along to the shoreline, but definitely humid and muggy across the area itself. Big picture for today, we'll see ourselves very humid as this cold front slowly moving on its way on off to the south and east. We could see clouds continue to develop as we head throughout the rest of this morning on into the afternoon as we start off with some sunshine after we burn this fog off, of course, but could see a potential for some showers and storms out there. And really what we're looking for is how much sun can we get out of this? I mean, we're going to get some sunshine, so that's not a question, I think, at the moment. It depends on how long it lasts. If we start to cloud up later this morning, on into the early afternoon, a better chance of kind of downplaying that severe weather and get more of just, I think, a potential for steady to heavier rain. That, I think, is a definite because we have a nice, juicy, tropical atmosphere out there. So any kind of cell to pop up or any kind of storm to pop up, even though it might not be severe, I think you could dump a bunch of water in a short amount of time, unfortunately. But we could certainly use it, but we don't necessarily like to see an inch or two in a half hour across the area itself. But if we have more sunshine, allows for that atmosphere to become more unstable, and then we'll be talking about more about severe weather potential for winds and some hail. But again, more of a nowcast. We'll have a few hours to definitely keep an eye on that. Nick and I will certainly do that for you as we head throughout the rest of the afternoon. But if you have plans before 3 o'clock this afternoon, you're safe in terms of any kind of wet weather out there. So that's some good news for any kind of outdoor conditions. You just have to deal with the heat and humidity out there. Speaking of which, your exclusive Norcast region by region hyperlocal forecast temperatures. Southeastern parts of Pennsylvania looking at the mid to upper 80s. And again, this is all dependent on the sunshine. If we get more sunshine, these temperatures will be a few degrees warmer. What's a definite? It will definitely feel warmer out there because of the humidity that we have out there and those dew points in the 70s across most of the region as we head throughout most of this afternoon, most of this morning on into the afternoon itself. Going farther south and east, same story. Temperatures in the upper 80s, maybe even pushing 90 degrees again. How much sunshine will determine that, but it will get the scattered showers and storms to start to form as we head later this afternoon on into the evening hours could potentially be on the severe side. Farther south and east, of course, as we head closer to the shoreline, that's where some of the relief will be. Temperatures in the upper 70s to low 80s in places like Summers Point, but head a little bit north and west, Mays Landing, 89 and Pear 8s in Hamilton, and 89 as you head towards Vineland, and temperatures even cooler as we head towards the shoreline, only in the upper 70s across most of the barrier islands, maybe pushing a little bit into the lower 80s, but overall, as you head inland, we see those humid and warm conditions. So again, sunshine's the big key for today. I know Nick and I talk about this a lot on our pages, and unfortunately that's going to be a key to see how bad, potentially, we could see those thunderstorms for the afternoon. But I think, again, any plans before 3 o'clock, I think you're in great shape. Just have to deal with the humidity and the heat across the area, so definitely stay hydrated with any kind of outdoor plans. As we head into tonight, mostly cloudy. Those scattered showers and storms will continue. I think they'll end closer towards daybreak. Could see another shower popping up as we head towards the early part of tomorrow morning. Temperatures dipping back into the upper 60s, but it's still at southwesterly flows. That front is going to take its time pushing through here. So as we head into tomorrow, that's why I still have an AM shower possible as that system continues to push on off to the south and east. That cold front might take its time getting through here, unfortunately. So we could see some cloud cover, definitely see some cloud cover, maybe a shower or two. By about noon to about early afternoon, I think things start to become partly sunny. And the biggest key, look at that, north to northwesterly flow. It's going to feel so nice. Temperatures right where they should be for this time of year. So definitely some relief, at least for a little bit, with that humidity across the area itself. Futurecast as we head through the rest of today. So already northwestern parts of Jersey, northern parts north of I-80 up towards Hope and Sparta, seeing the showers and storms already to form. As we head through the rest of the morning and the afternoon, see how the cloud cover starts to push in here already. This is good news, actually. And I hate to put a damper on the fact of, you look for a nice holiday weekend, people have outdoor plans and stuff like that. It's already muggy out there. The fact that we don't have the sunshine potentially for the rest of this morning, or at least later this morning on into the early afternoon, is some great news out there in terms of deflating the chance of seeing some major severe weather. as I mentioned before, I think that we're not going to get away from any kind of system that's going to give us any kind of downpouring type of rainfall. So all these storms here, this is not looking bad at all. If this is what we're going to get for the rest of this afternoon with this radar, this is fantastic news. Now, I'm not saying that, again, the heavy rain and the steady rain, that's a done deal. We have too much of a tropical atmosphere out there that any storm that forms or any kind of rainfall storm or rain shower that does form could dump potentially a decent amount of rain in a short amount of time. But with this kind of setup, we're not looking at any type of major severe weather with this. So we'll take this if we could definitely get it. So cloud cover will be our friend as we head through the rest of this morning on into the afternoon itself. As we head towards the evening hours, could see a shower or two still popping up. See some clearing as we head throughout the overnight, but then here comes the cold front itself pushing its way. Looks like as we head through mid to late morning hours tomorrow and gets on out of here by the early afternoon, we see sunshine pop out later on. Northwesterly flow and a much nicer situation than we're dealing with for right now. As I mentioned, I'm pretty curious about this because, again, models and we just pointed out with the futurecast and stuff really has diminished the type of severe weather. And as the day has gone on yesterday on into this morning, the SPC has been kind of bullish in trying to push this chance of more scattered severe weather more than just isolated farther south and east. Now, Thursday night into early Friday morning, it had to basically north and west of I-95 was the best shot of seeing scattered severe weather. Then suddenly throughout the day yesterday, it started pushing it farther south and east to include, Route 55 and stuff like that. And now it's pushed pretty much until you get to, well, you guessed it, the Cape May bubble. That's about it. Everybody else is going to be in the chance of maybe seeing some scattered severe. So I'm really questioning at this moment. But again, I really can't until I get a better idea of how much the sunshine will stick with us for the rest of this morning on into the early afternoon. I'll have a better idea as we head into the early afternoon hours. 7-day forecast, we see much nicer on Monday. Mainly clear, low humidity, temperatures right where they should be for this time of year. So any kind of outdoor activities, especially into the dusk time frame, because that's usually when the fireworks go off in the townships and the cities, looking fantastic for that. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, a warm front / cold front starts to push on through here. Kind of odd to say it like that, but unfortunately, we do get to the summertime. We get these troughs of low pressure to push on through here, and the kind of is a in between a warm front and a cold front. Could see maybe a shower storm popping up as we head through the rest of the week, and then we start to warm up as we head into Monday. And into Friday, but then as we head into the weekend, looking at exclusive Norcast plus 3 days, temperatures back with the heat and humidity across next weekend. Have a great rest of the day, everybody. I'll see you later.